Hello guys. Hello everybody. Good evening. Good morning to Brazil, South America, Mexico. Good afternoon to Europe. How's everybody? Today we're going to talk about previous questions from 41 to 60. Remember, we're trying our best to answer everybody's question. And some people have asked us for healing requests as well. So for the healing requests, we're doing it a bit differently. We're sending the healing request to all the respective teachers around the world, and they will contact them, they will talk to them and find out what they have and start doing, make sure they read all the affirmation and then check, and then if not solved, they will come to us. You want to do something like that. Otherwise, they all ask the same questions over and over again. Okay? So, day 06, today 28th of July 2020. We have done a lot of classes, online, straight, non-stop. It's wonderful. Hopefully everybody uses this to learn a lot of things. Okay? Yes, thank you. Today, previous question from 41 to 60. As usual, we go through this every day. Gene Anderson, the car from New Jersey, America. Correct, madam? Right. You're traveling or visiting? I'm living here in Manila. Living in Manila for 5 years. Why do you come from there to live here? Is the food is good? Yeah, that's right. You live here? Are you married in Malaysia? No. You've been here in Malaysia? You are here? Yeah. So this woman brought me here today. And you are saying a magic word is too good to be. Too good? Too good to be. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. How come this word come here, take a piece of plastic and giving free of charge and it's doing wonders and healing everybody? Like this lady has been having headache for the past of the year, the first ago. And she bought something, it's not so much, and to remove the neck. And not only that, they're teaching her how to do it herself. But tomorrow she won't need me. I won't be able to leave me. I don't want to do that. I want to teach every one of you here in this workshop so you can do it yourself. That's my intention. Okay, thank you very much for all those who have contributed PVH in some way or other. Thank you very much. We received money from many, many places. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will use the money to spread this teaching as much as we can. Thank you very much. Okay. Next. In fact, on Friday, we're having a work. It's a holiday in Malaysia because of the Hari Raya Haji.
the part where they do a lot of prayers and they do a lot of animal sacrifice. So we'll be in Perak, and then I'm driving up to Penang, and on Saturday, the island of Penang, and on that night, hopefully we'll all be out there blessing the ocean. So that night, our blessings will be from the ocean. Okay, so it's called not ocean, the South China Sea, where the islands engulf. No, not South China Sea. Sorry, the Straits of Malacca. Sorry, Straits of Malacca. This side is South China, Straits of Malacca, and then you go further inside, you got the Bay of Bengal, and further down, you'll find the Indian Ocean. The last time back, one time we were in Kerala, we went to a place and we started blessing the Indian Ocean. I remember we did that. So hopefully everybody can join us at 8 o'clock Malaysian time, and we do some question and answer also, and we'll all join us together to do the blessing of the from the straits or the sea, the ocean. Everything's the same water. We put name and we start changing names. Okay, right. So my name is Siva as usual. Lot of this. Next, like that, do's and don'ts. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Very good. Next, as you know, PVH no touch, no medicine, prana therapy. Right. Everyone above 5 years old can learn and heal themselves the healing one. Next, as well as do distant healing. Okay. Now we open this to everybody regardless of race and religion. The human body heals itself. There are times you can't heal and there's a lot of block in the healing. And here this is why we're trying to find a way, the root cause of the blocks, and find a way to remove these blocks. Okay? Prana is required for the human body for its well-being. Present prana accelerates the well-being of the physical and energy body. Okay? Next, our vision is we want every family to healthy and enjoy healthy life, the healing one. We believe all people are made in the image of God, can heal themselves easily. Okay? Our mission is help the birth of a human. Prana while healing shall be made available to everyone because race and religion. Prana healing is for all. Every home should have a prana healing one. Every woman needs a prana healing one. Okay? Right. Every person must be pain free. Every animal need to be pain free. Every plant need to be pain free. That's our intention. Okay? Right. Next, what type of pain? Number 1, physical, emotional, and mental pain. Also, a lot of physical pain common to many: headache, tooth pain, period pain, gastric pain, ulcer, and all kind of stuff. Okay? Now, lots of painkillers are working on this, yes, and also, yes, they work, but do they cure you? Yes, they work. Sometimes it's so bad the pain doesn't go away, too strong. Sometimes, as I told you, when I go down to America, South America and Mexico, they use patches, morphine patches and opium patches. They put patch and they stay there for 2 days, and all the morphine will go absorb and heal that part of any pain. So that can be that bad. So like that, the pain, the cure is not there, but it's just pain relief, pain management. Okay, right. Non-physical pain, excessive sugar in blood, high fats and cholesterol, organs not working well, thyroid, heart, kidney, etc., etc. Okay. Next, emotional pain, stress, frustration, depression, anxiety. Women are mostly affected by all of these things. So these are cures. Are these cures for emotional pain? Many people take such medication every day. Some take them for many, many years. And finally, mental pain, lunatic, astral rape, bipolar, schizophrenia, etc., etc. Okay, is there a real cure for this? Mental hospital, the only cure. Right. Now, PVH wants to reduce this. PVH also wants to reduce all of these pills, just for the headache and migraine pain. 2 different medicines, different colors, just specializing on migraine pain and this. That's all. Okay. Right. Now, again, we have all of these things. We don't want you to become like that. We want you to find the root cause and go to the root cause and find a solution for that. Right. Next, what stops the body from healing? Number 1, cold, psychic attack, wrong diet, bad habits, wrong emotion, failure of the immune system, auto-suggestion, bacteria, and finally and ultimately, the worst one is called karmic condition. Some condition we have to go through in this lifetime and move on. Even if a child came with me with Down syndrome and they were so isn't the cure? I said, no, there's no cure. It's not genetics, it's karmic. Karmic is the form of genetics. Karmic can form in many, many places, in many, many ways, karmically. But the parents need to let them go. That's the most important thing. Let them go. When the time comes, they will go. and accept the fact that God has come down and they balance the karma and they move on. Okay? Right. Now remember, your body wants to heal itself. Remember, your body wants to heal itself. Next, is health really in your hand? It has to be in your hand. It has to be. Because simple, just follow PVH simple guidelines and things will start to change. In fact, today one man came to me, "Sir, I came to you 3 years back and he told me I got 300 souls, and he was like surprised. And everybody saying, what are these fellas? I say soul, 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 soul. Everybody became it. But after the soul renews, he told me the past three years, not a single pill into his mouth. But before that, he got lots and lots of pain all over the body. Once the soul was elevated, he's fine today. We got so many testimonies based on that. So don't please come and tell me I'm telling soul, 1,000 soul. How can it possible? It is very possible. You don't understand how the soul doesn't look like a people, look like a person. Don't go and watch all these movies and get a different idea of a soul. Souls can be like a small light. It can be also a little bit bigger. Depends on the evolvement of the soul themselves. You can see the tiny lights going around you. That's all. So it's not like big thing. Though the more higher they are, the more brighter they are. In fact, yesterday, Srinidhi was telling me that she was sleeping at 2 o'clock. She'd get up and she could smell fragrance of some temple stuff. And I told her this morning, there were 300 souls there. 300 souls. They came and visited her because she was advising somebody about something on temple. And she sat down, she took the affirmation, put down there. Okay, all of you, please read. This is not your life. You have other lives to go. Don't get stuck in some temple or some puja or some kind of cool day. You have to go on. They don't know. They don't know that there's something else. They don't know. They don't know that they can be elevated because the mind is so programmed when they are alive. So the mind is not detached. When the mind is not detached, the soul cannot go. And then that morning she was fine. Everything got elevated so easily. Like that. That's what we want to do. We want to make you realize that you are not alone, number one. Number two, it's your mind that will not be released when the body moves on. The mind is attached. That's where the whole trouble starts. You cannot elevate when the mind is so strong, holding on to the earth plane and doing the same thing about that. Okay? Now you and your family can become healthier and stay healthy. That's what our intention is. Okay? Right. Now 41, Mr. Arvind Ratnam from Kajang. Let's see what question he has. He's saying, hi sir, my question is on the Vayu, wind energy in our system. We don't talk about Vayu, it's all about Prana. Prana that got stuck inside and not able to release. You see, your chakras will receive the prana and chakras must remove them. And when one of them do not work, that's when all the prana gets stuck. They cannot do. It's like a whirlwind, It's the chakras turning. Now, if you look into the tornado of the America, that's very famous for tornadoes. They will turn, and it picks up everything. It can even pick up the whole house. It's going inside, going around, and we thrown away. It's exactly how it works. Your chakras are like that, turning in a clockwise direction, looking for there. It's turning, it's receiving the prana and putting back and throwing it all to use the prana. When it don't work, you are stuck. That's when you call wind and whatever you call. That's why our wonderful wand can heal them very easily. That's why we have this wonderful wand, given by the divine, to start healing. I don't have the wand here with me. Never mind. Okay? It's the wand. The wand has the power to go into the chakras and heal them. And when the chakras are not clean, anything will get stuck in the stomach. Let's say, for example, I am eating a very, very acidic food. It comes inside and stays there. A young person, the chakras can clean them. The chakras of the stomach, the chakras of the solar plexus can clean them. As you grow older and older, you cannot clean them or take longer time to clean. So all the energy that comes from this line or whatever you call it stays there. And that's when you feel the gastric pain. Your chakras are not working, they're not able to heal them. That's why I told them, sometimes you got to heal a solar condition and then go stomach chakra. Sometimes just heal solar plexus, you feel fine. The chakras are now taking all this dark energy that comes from the line and cleaning them. So now when you're going to caught in that place, it won't work. And that's what you talk about Vayu. It's a name given by those people those days. We don't worry about Vayu. Then they say there's wind Vayu, fire Vayu, and it goes on. It's like the earth element. Just don't worry about that, my friend. Don't go and complicate. Maybe make it so simple. We have made the PVH healing so simple. Follow it. Don't bring new concept or ancient concept and try to, it's ancient, it must be right. Yeah, at that time they found this and they did it. Now it's no more like that. You should move on. Okay? There are 5 vayus. See, I told you. Prana is one of them. The other is Vayana. Leave it. Don't confuse yourself, my friend. Okay? Said to be important as help the other way vayus in our system to function. How do you think? Wait, let me get my one first. Okay. When you talk about all of these things, why you and all and complicated, just one Ida Pingala, your pain is gone. How is it possible? Your migraine is gone. How possible? Don't complicate yourself with all of these things, my friend. Let it go. Take the simplest form. His other system functions well. How can we feel this vayu? My friend, I don't even talk about chakras. You go and see outside, they'll tell you this got 5 petals, got 8 petals, got 12 petals, got 72 petals, 960 petals. Don't confuse yourself. Let them be. This one can even heal 1,000 petals. Why you worry about all of these things? Why complicate? 2 petal, 4 petal, 8 petal. Why? This one. Now you say, please heal it. What makes it so function as well as each and every one of them. It functions as well. My friend, if you want to find them, Arvind, go and get all the old texts, read and understand them. I don't wish to waste my time to go. I got a wonderful tool. We can heal it very easily and done. Make it simple. Don't complicate things, please. Okay, my friend. Okay? Right. Parvin, I'm India. Siva sir, thank you for everything that you do for everyone. Good. I feel there's some energy preventing me from practicing PVH. Please help. Can be blocks. Can be an internal block. Can be some soul block. Can be block from a temple, block from Kuldev. Can be a block from your own family. Like this guy came today. I removed all the people praying altar and kept on. My mother-in-law came and she put back again. So it's a big block. So don't bother about these people. Don't bother. So people's mind are so stuck. You can't change that. Please help. I experience obstacles while attempting to practice learning PVH. Whenever I start reading a faith, doing outer cleansing, Ida Pingala, after 2 days I have severe body pains for the next day that stops me from calling PVH. Okay. Yes. As something else comes up and due to which the practice stops. I even had a soul disturbing me from doing learning in the sleep. Yes. You got one soul with you coming from because of your father. Something stopping you. 2 days ago you had a soul and I have been able to complete learning in the sleep affirmation at least 2 days successfully. 1. Is reading divine fire without holding the wand effective. You hold the wand, it's more effective, right? You can do the divine fire. You won't go in the subconscious mind. This will take it into your subconscious mind. That's the most important thing. This will take it to your subconscious mind. This symbol will go into your Ajna chakra and go subconscious mind and change it. It goes at a soul level. Right. How many times for what duration should I do divine fire? Do as much as you like. Depend on situation. 5 times a day. Just 5 cycles. I'm being a divine fire. I am the purity goddess. I'm being a divine fire. Just 5 cycles. 1 cycle, I'm being a divine fire. I am the purity. Okay? Like that 5 cycles. Or 3 cycles. Whatever. The more often you do, the more better it is. You can do, I say, I'll do 1. I'll do all 15 in the morning. That's it. Then I do 1 next morning. So in between, there's no protection for you. Something can change. Right, like the Muslims, they do it 5 times a day, simply because they don't want their mind to be changed and somebody come and tell them something and they get mesmerized. So they do it 5 times a day. Before sunrise, the afternoon, in the afternoon, early evening, late evening, and before they sleep. 5 times a day, after sundown. Okay? Before sundown and after sundown before they sleep. They want to make sure they do it like that. You can do it 5 times a day or 6 times, 7 times a day, depending on the situation and the condition you are in. Okay? Right. Next, 3. Do we need to hold the wand away from our forehead or is it just touch it? Just put it like that. Don't touch it. Just put it like that. Okay? That's all. In case lying down, come on. Why you lie down, you die and do after you lie. Can you place the wand directly on the ajna or put it here? Okay? That's all. What happens if you heal the chakra, forget to continue? Nothing happens, don't worry. See, you are complicating yourself. I talk about simple things only. Just follow. I go. Today I found out. You know how many videos? 1,946 videos we have. I've been saying 1,800, 1,000. Still, we got lots of videos to post. Today they blocked one of the videos. It was the previous spiritual question and answer, part number 2. They said copyright infringement. So I don't know what copyright it was. I put on there. They just take it off because all the videos we took it from YouTube. It was not our own to YouTube. We put on there, and this is copyright infringement. Somebody must have made complaint. That was the one heavily on the Krishna stuff. Oh no. Yes, something like that. So I need to go and check. I'm going to cut and throw it away and try it again and see what happens. It was on for a few days. And then later on, maybe somebody will go and complain that and something like that happened. Okay. Now, learning the script, when you want to learn multiple things, learn one thing by one thing. Can you put history book, geography book, and then all read at the same time? Geography, history. No. Do one by one, my friend. Come on, lah. Oh, you susah lah. Some people are susah. Like babies, you must teach them. How do you do it? Can we read affirmation for topics which after the other for each topic, or learn one thing at a time? Learn one thing at a time. What healing can be done without BM removal? Ayo, what to do? Ayo. Hey, you know something? Today, Madam Sudha from PVH Malaysia sent me the Ayo. It's in the Oxford Dictionary. So I'm not using any Indian word. Ayo has been accepted as a South Indian word to express a surprise or something like that. And it's been added to the Oxford Dictionary. So I'm speaking English. Okay, Ayo is an English word now. It's an Oxford University Press. Okay, I understand period pain, tooth pain can be healed even without BM removal and other healing. Sir, please go and seriously go and watch and understand PVH better. Okay, I've been shouting. Shouting. Every time, please understand. I want to become a PhD level. Go and become PhD level. Please advise. What help we could have to class, workshop, and steps to become a PVH healer teacher. Thank you. Go and become a teacher. Finish. That's all. You, summer God, would like to share something good. Okay, something good. With all the info you shared about how we can be abusing, we are abusing our organs with sugar, fat, etc. I stopped using oil and sugar in my food since 25 June. In exactly 1 month today, I have not used oil or sugar in my food and my body feels lighter and better. Yes, my friend. I have almost lost 4 inches around my waist. Whoa, sexy body. Gradually, I'll stop and reduce using salt also. That will be the next step. Thank you for your teaching. Wow, finally, 4 steps. It's a male or female? Praveen. I'm not sure the male or female. Good. 4 inches from the waist. That's a big thing. 4 inches is a big thing, you know. Lot of things. Good. Now, Danilo Martinez from Bogota, Colombia. How can we use PVH technique to solve phobias and fears? You must go back and check our emotional freedom healing. You got to put down here and say that thing and do that. In fact, there was a lady. She had a lot of videos you can share. She had water phobia. She couldn't swim, but she wanted to swim. So she came and we did all information. We have a swimming pool here. We went there to do with the husband, and she swam with no fear. And then she went back home. She went to the coach. She sent me a nice video of how she was swimming. Look, Siva sir, I am swimming now. No fear of water. So she could do that. So like that, we can do it. Spend more time. Go and check all the things and we will do it. Right, good. 44. Vima Shop, Mumbai. Siva sir, thank you for teaching has now become our habit. Your thanking has become our habit. Thanks to you, thanking has become. Yes, madam. Thank you. Start saying thank you. Things will all change. The whole world will change. Say thank you. That's all. Finish. It really, it makes a world of difference. You say thank you, thanks. But thank you. That carries a lot. Okay? So firstly, once again, thank you for PVH and your selfless love and guidance to mankind. Some doubts if I could help us with. Sir, you always say we should ask others to read forgiveness first and then heal. But many people get annoyed with us when we ask them that we will teach you how to heal yourself but not heal you. Wait. We should ask others yes first and then heal them. But many people get annoyed with us when we ask them that we will teach you how to heal yourself and not heal you. You can heal for a little bite and then teach them. Madam, if you're not interested, get out. Don't waste your time. They are the one who helped, not you. Why you worry about all of these things? Do you owe them something? Do you owe them a life that you must heal them? Maybe they save your life, then you owe them something, yes, fine. But otherwise, why? Why should you damage yourself like that? Don't do that. Leave it. Out you go. Don't waste my time. I tell you very clearly, people, if you're not going to learn, I'm not going to heal you. In fact, people call me and say, take the wand and start healing. One, this girl came to me from USA this morning. So much of pain. Doctor said maybe there's an inflammation intestine, you got bacteria, so many things. I say, madam, take the wand, please, and start healing. I was doing my work and I heard it. Okay, heal this one, heal the one, and the pain becomes zero in less than 15 minutes. How is it possible? How is it possible? No, sir, only when you do. I did not touch the wand. You are the one doing. I never touched it. I checked for cords, there's no cords. You're fine. Now start healing. You must have your self-confidence. So don't waste time with people like that, madam. We got more better work to do. There are a lot of people out there who want to learn. Find them and work with them. Don't waste your time with people who are not interested. This is my answer to everybody. Do not waste your time with people who don't, unless they got some serious problem, like they are blind, they are deaf, they're very old, they cannot move, they're spastic, people like that. Because people are so easy. Pay the money, do puja. That's it. Pay the money, see doctor. That's it. Let them go and see them. Don't worry. Don't torture yourself with all of these things, please. Okay, this is a thing I want to tell everybody, every volunteer and every teacher. We want to teach people. Okay? Right. Now, 2. Such people give you course. No. No, man. Don't think that way. So we sometimes bear conscience for others' mindset. No, please. You are doing divine work. You will not get caught because of that unless you talk to them very harshly. Hey, don't. I'm not going to do that. Be nice to them and you'll be fine. Okay. How to deal with it, sir? You do so much good, but some people are still unhappy with you. Yes. It's okay. I cannot please everybody. I can't even please my mother and father. So why I worry about the other world? They're still doing prayer, praying behind the cow's backside. How to do? Let it be. When they leave the body, then they'll know. They come and say, oh my God, is this my son? Is this my son? Then they will see the sun. Until they die, they won't see the sun. In fact, my brother just called me just now. He said, oh, the younger brother's daughter, and she's crying. Because she got a soul. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 souls she has. She got 11 souls. Okay? And souls are there. And she's crying. She's a doctor. Never came for any of my workshops. Never came. And still also never attended any of them. Now why should I help her? Because she's my brother's daughter? Quick. No such thing. You follow the rules, I help you. That's it. Anybody, doesn't matter. To me, everybody's same. I'm a soul, you're a soul. I'm teaching you, you want to listen. Don't come to me and knock the door at the back. No, I'm your brother, please help me. I'm your sister, I'm your relative. No VIPs. I told you in my class, there's no VIP. You come and take, How to deal with them, sir? You do so much, but still people are unhappy. Yes, many people are unhappy with me, especially all the tantrics and many people. So I cannot be one. What wrong energy affects you? That's wrong energy. Let them try. Let them try and see. Okay, madam? Let them try. Okay? No problem. They can be angry with me, no problem. It's okay. There are a lot of things I cannot say. If someone curses other person because of his own bad nature, why does it affect a person so badly? Sometimes they have to balance some karma in this lifetime, madam. They don't follow the proper thing. They don't follow spiritual hygiene. How many people who pray to God and do all rituals ask forgiveness? Is it there? Is forgiveness the way PVH teaches? Is it there? Is the forgiveness there? Does the husband and wife ask forgiveness to each other? You tell me now. I want to know. Does any daughter-in-law ask forgiveness to mother-in-law? Or mother-in-law ask forgiveness to daughter-in-law? Is there? Yes. After PVH, yes. Before PVH, no. Never. Never. We don't, nobody does forgiveness like the way PVH does. We got pages from mother-in-law, father-in-law, and we got a whole words until page number 7, even forgiving anybody who's done black magic to us. Not with anger, not with resentment, not with vengeance, and not with revenge. We ask forgiveness to everybody. Page number 7. That's all. I'm saying, if someone curses, yeah, you have to learn something. When somebody curses you, there is something you've done wrong. Go and correct it. Go and correct it. You may think that you're right. Go and correct it or ask forgiveness. If you think you're done right, forgive, you ask forgiveness. This man who came today, he had 900 black magic. He's watching right now. He says he does a good job. Yes, he has put some people in trouble. Some people are even suspended from the government job. They're suspended for something they've done wrong. And he has, but you can imagine, all this will come to him. He's doing what? That's why I'm telling, even though you're doing God good, something's protecting you from not getting in trouble. He said, yes, he's doing a good thing. And at the same time, because somebody is affected. But he's done good. So now he's come to PVH. At least now he'll remove all of this thing. He could do a better job. Okay? Right. Bad, and I don't like a person. In BM, I do BM on him. But then the good man is suffering. Yes. How do you know he's a good man? How do you know he's a good man? Something in past life, something has done wrong. He's trying to do good now. So that's why we are here to ask forgiveness and do something that, as I told you just now. Thank you so much. I hope you understand. I hope I answered your question very well. Okay? Now, during my college, it was, who is this? 45. Oh, must be the one that no name one. Anonymous. During my college, it was getting difficult to get an admission in college because I was from a private board and no college was accepting. So Siva sir blessed me and got admission in CLG. Thank you, Siva sir. I did divine favor for my college admission and I got successful. And I completed my 2 years in college by blessing of Siva sir. Thank you. It is actually a testimonial. Siva sir, I have passed with flying colors. Yeah, good man. Why you don't put a name now? Why are you hiding yourself? Good name what? Huh? You got CLG, I don't want CLG. Good. He's done his job. Okay? Private board. So no college is accepting. And we bless him when he got a job. Good, my friend. Good. Go out and become whatever you are and start doing good things for mankind around, people around you. Okay? Go and teach this. I passed with flying colors. Flying colors flying. Paris from Canada. Okay. Me and my wife and son and daughters moved to Canada 12 years ago. I had gone to India and after I came back, I got heart attack and met with 2 accidents in 7 years time. My wife and daughter-in-law and my daughters met with accident the last 2 years and things were not going as good as my son also met an accident and is not getting the desired job. Daughters, a nightmare yesterday, someone was doing BM. Sir, kindly he is like, yes madam, let me tell everybody, recently found about PVH and also reading Affirmation daily and breaking from Siva sir. Thank you. Let me tell you about this, sir. Let me explain to you. Lot of Indians are migrating. They're going to Canada, they're going to USA, they're going to Europe, go to Australia. Okay? As it is, you have enough problem in the country where you migrate. Being an Indian, being without any visa and transport, you already have enough problem. Now, all these people in India who are your relatives, they can become super jealous. They can be super jealous. And that energy can affect you so much. Okay? So all you people here, I'm telling you, do not share your whatever, your success story or your visit all over the world, put snow picture and going around. We went to visit Niagara Falls, we went to the Lake Erie, we visited Chicago, we went to Vancouver, we saw the polar bear, we saw, don't do that. When you do that, you put on Facebook and social media, your family members who are members, they're going to see that. And they're going to send you lots and lots of negative energy. Lots. First level, second level, third level. Many people can be very jealous about what you are. Sometimes it's very sad, but that's the reality of life. So you have to be super duper careful because of all of these things. I still remember one guy, they're in California. So the mother and the son went to visit their family in India. He came back home, he was so sick. Doctors told him 50-50%. 50-50. Then he called me up I said, sir, you got black magic from your wife's sister. She said, no, it's not possible. Hey, shut up and ask your wife to read forgiveness. So the wife read forgiveness to her sister because the sister had a child of the same age of this boy. And they are struggling very much in India. Can you imagine how jealous it will be? This one come back from US, flashing US dollars, wearing sunglasses and walking, telling it's very hot here. It was nice weather in California. Oh, I want to go back. Is that the aircon? Where's the bathroom? Where's the toilet? No, it's so dirty. All kinds of things happen. And you were born in that place. Now you become like super duper clean, super duper fantastic. Oh, I eat only pizza. I don't eat dosa. I don't eat idli. I only want dosa. Where's the vegetable? Where's the fruit? I don't like this. Banana. I like blueberries. I like strawberries. There's no strawberries here. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen when that happens? Huh? So all this energy will come back to you in a very difficult way. After reading forgiveness, remove the black magic, the boy survived. The boy survived. I'm not joking, huh? The boy survived. Like that, huh? So remember, now this is what happens. Huh? So I think you got in touch with me earlier. All are fine now. I think you called me this morning also about your daughter-in-law. I spoke to your daughter-in-law also. So this is all very important thing. Sometimes you can marry a very beautiful girl and there can be so much of calls coming to you. And you start fighting and things like that. So all this can happen. You do not know how this all can happen, but it can happen. So you must be very, very careful about all of these things, my friend. Okay? Right. Now, Giri Nandini, so I always have issues with men. I can't seem to have a healthy relationship with any of them. I'm reading Ladies' Affirmation and Emotion Freedom Healing and more can be done kindly. Madam, let me tell you, there's a male soul with you, madam. It's a male soul. He's getting very jealous when you go to another man. I don't know how old you are, I don't know if you're married or not, but it's a male soul with you. Please sit down, read page number 7 to the male soul who's with me from my past life. This is your past life husband. Okay, madam? He's with you right now. He doesn't allow you. He has to go. So go to page number 7 to say to my past life husband. Very strong energy. He's already getting very angry right now. I'm talking about him. Hey, what up? So start reading, madam. We'll elevate his soul. Okay? You need to understand. That's why please be careful. All you people, you fall in love. We'll meet for 7th generation. We will see you again for 7th life. You should be together. Now the fella come. Now what are you going to do now? You're a male or you want a female. And the fella coming now. There's a female or a male. What are you going to do now? So stop doing all of these things. Okay? Say thank you very much. This lifetime I met you. If divine wishes, we'll meet together. Otherwise, we'll move on with life. Move on. You can be doing my things. Somebody else must not push you down. You must move on. You can do better things than another person. Because you have balanced the karma more than the other person. The person may not have. You can't be waiting there or doing something like that. Okay? Right. Meera Thakur, Bhuj. Respected Siva sir. I live in Kuch, Gujarat. First of all, thanking God for allowing me to be a PVH teacher. I've been introduced to PVH from 12/11/2018. We got a very, very big following in Mumbai and Maharashtra. Very big following. Something as big as Tamil Nadu, something not so big, Andhra, yes, but a lot of language barrier. They don't speak English, most of them. But but people in Maharashtra and Mumbai, they all speak English. So it's very easy to communicate with people. Very few don't speak. In Andhra, very few speak English. So very difficult. In Tamil Nadu, I speak English. I speak Tamil. So it's very easy to coordinate. They all come to me. In Andhra, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. So they are good. There are a lot of people, a lot of teachers there. But not as much as in Mumbai. And Mumbai is a very active team. Seriously. All the teachers and all active, nightclub. Even yesterday somebody had a class. Even the lockdown they had classes. In fact, another one had classes because we have got a group of black magic removal. A group of them went and taught some Jain saints. They don't need mask because they're already wearing a mask. So easy for them. Very easy for them. Okay. Now, I've been introduced, I was blessed with PVH at the time when I was completely shattered and lost all hopes. I was in a very difficult situation and and was going on with divorce proceedings, and with the help of divine fire, I overcome all that. On that legal basis is a very good way. I am single mother now, living with my parents. Recently on 17/7 and 18, I wanted a basic workshop. See, during this time, with the lockdown, with the basic workshop, Mumbai people are very strong because see, many of the people in Mumbai, Maharashtra, are all Jains, and they say PVH philosophy is very close to Jain philosophy. It's about art of forgiveness. So it's easy to go and teach all the Jain saints. Seriously. So they say it's very nice. We all forgiveness. We all have forgiveness and we are very close to what? We have no one. We don't pray to God. We don't pray. We have a very similar practice like that. A man named workshop will be a man named participated in our workshop named Bharat Parma. After the workshop was over, he told me that I am supported by some guidance. Some ancestors are blessing me. He said he was that God's gift that he came to see within a person. He could see that within a person and can tell many things. What all he said about my family was all correct, and have told me not to remarry before 2 years. I sensed with my wand, and he was having some soul connected from his past life on the crown chakra as well. And Ajahn, sir, please guide. Is this true? And what needs to be done? Madam, a lot of people can do this. Normally they have got guides. They have got guides. So the guides will come and speak to them. And this guide sees something and advise you. Don't do that. Yes, like us, we can even tell you, if somebody comes to you, don't do this job. Don't do that job. Something is not right. Like that, the soul can tell you. The soul in them will tell them. So they're clairvoyant. They listen and they will tell you, don't do this, don't do that. It's a guide. There are also good guys with people, and you also can bring this guide, like what we say, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my spiritual guide, to my spiritual helper, to my spiritual teacher, the great karmic God, the healing angel. And these are the ones that we are calling. The more pure you come, the more they come. The more you start doing healing, the more they will come and guide you. That's why you can all become good healers, because a lot of guides will come. Okay, madam, you're not giving names for them. You're just telling them. Can be any guides, anybody. Doesn't have to be from the same religion. Guides can come from other religion. It's all there. It's man who put his religion. It's all the same after that. Once you go as a soul level, it's all no more. There's no more religion after that. It's your life, your soul going up to find a way. Okay? Right. Yes. Thank you, sir, for everything that you are doing for the world. Nobody has seen God, sir, but I have heard from my grandmother that what evil practice overflows on the earth, then God sends his holy beings to the world to protect and guide us. I really feel all of us. This for all of us. Word will be short to express the gratitude I feel for you and for PVH. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Please do the needful and guide me in the life way. Don't worry, madam. It's all fine. Start following. Start following and you'll be okay. Good. You're doing good. You're fine. Okay? Now, as you told you, 1, 2 years, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. 2 years, 4 months, then start. See, I'm more accurate. 2 years, 4 months. You start. You start. But don't wait. Do your stuff. Open yourself. Don't put all of this emotion, blaze away and burn away all the emotion I had from a divorce. Blaze away and burn away. And the right guy will come. It's always some people who come, madam. You'll be amazed to see that. Okay? Now, Harbans, Malaysia. Sir, I have a question about karma balancing and BM. My husband had BM from a lady, and this led to a broken family and separation and pain for me and my boys. Somewhere deep down, I accept, and I probably would have wronged this woman in my past life. The question is, when black magic is used to entice our husband, it cannot be a fair game. Yes, madam, it cannot be a fair game. Well, that's how the life is, madam. Sometimes you have to go through suffering to balance your karma. Okay, madam? I'm telling you, you have any karma with the husband? No more. With the lady? No. The lady has created more karma because she's done something wrong to take some man from you and cause a divorce. Okay, she has done something wrong. But you, madam, no. Madam, you're fine. You have no more karma to balance. That's it. Nice. No more karma. You have done your karma balancing. So bless your husband and bless the lady It's very difficult, but bless them to go in peace and be happy the way you are. That's all. Don't worry about them, madam. You're fine. You're really fine, madam. You have no more karma to balance. Okay? Not even the kids. They will grow up and they'll be fine. Okay? But take care of yourself. Pick up a hobby after that. With both boys, they will find a boyfriend, girlfriends will come and something like that. They'll go off. Find something, madam. Find something. I see also a man somewhere. Don't worry. Do think something will happen. It's part of my karma balancing. Please explain, sir. I'm sure a lot of women out there are facing the same issue. Yes, madam. We have mentioned a few times that some people have BM from past life. What does it mean? Past life means, madam, the BM that's done on you still is carried forward from this lifetime. Now, these are the children who are autistic and cerebral palsy, and they all can have past life BM. It's flowing back inside this lifetime because you have done something really wrong. That people have done black magic to kill you, and it comes down here in this lifetime. That's all. Huh? My hubby is clear now. Love you, sir. Wow. Love you. Love you too. So remember, so don't worry, madam. Hubby is from hubby. Don't worry about him. Okay? The most important thing, he can balance karma by doing the good thing, give the money for the children, give the money for you, and maintain. Then he'll be fine. Okay, madam? Fine. Good. Vijay Mohan from Hyderabad. Sir, you were kind enough to remove black magic curse for my wife, Dr. Aruna, for which we are grateful. I and my wife have been reading affirmation and attending the online workshop. Sir, I and my wife are trying to set up a hospital for past many years, but due to various reasons, were unable to. Now we have a chance to set up the same in our own premise, but for the past 1 year, we were facing many hurdles. Added now is the corona pandemic. Please guide us, sir. How can we overcome these hurdles, including removing our cords and sores and anything, enabling us to set up? Sir, your hospital project is disturbed, is affected, it's blocked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61 people. 61 people are blocking you, and also you got problem with the government also. So do divine fire for the land. You can say that there, that every patient that comes, every 5 patients come, you will treat 1 patient free. Put some rule that you will bless and help some poor people better. Start doing that. The more you do that, the divine will come and help you. There's a lot of people outside that cannot afford medical treatment. So you can say, if I get help this way, every 5 patients, every 4 patients, I will give free treatments to old people. Or in 1 week, and 1 week, let's say from Tuesday, from this time to this time, we're giving free treatment on a Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Start, madam. You can say, no, I can't do that. Then you'll be difficult. Start doing some good things, and then the divine, the nature will bless you with lots of things, madam. That can be a good hospital. Just start saying, every Tuesday or every Thursday or 2 days in a week, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., we're giving free treatment for poor people who can afford. Have it somewhere outside and have it there. And do something like that. Help them, madam. Then your business will grow. Okay, sir? Start doing that. Bhuvaneshwari Kandasamy from Shalam. Sir, when we are using any other wand, then a pink wand conditioning is only for 3 sides. But the pink wand is for mentioning as 1 heal and condition. Yes. In case any part of the body needs more healing, it is the same fine if the protection are more than 3 times. Yes. But after healing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. 1. After healing, you come to conditioning. 3 cycles is enough. Not more than that. You will take care of it. And then if you want, you can heal again. First you heal, you condition, and then you start healing it. It's up to you. No problem. But conditioning 3 cycles is enough. You want to do 5 cycles? Do. No problem. Don't worry. So done. You're just doing something that's already done. So why do it? Okay? Right. Molly Lin from Singapore. My late parents and brothers' ashes are kept in a columbarium in Chinese temple. Set in a Chinese temple. Wait first. I'm in a class and this girl is calling me. Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with the company drivers. Every time he's leaving me behind. Even today also he left me behind. I was standing there for so long, 1 hour plus.
Hello, I'm in a class now, you know.
I don't know what's happening. Every time I want to work, there's something stopping me.
This girl never changes. Okay. My late parents and brothers' ashes are kept in a columbarum in a Chinese temple. We visit the niche of death, anniversary, etc. To maintain harmony, I go along with my family to visit the niche. May I do divine fire for myself and temple and the columbarium before we start visiting? Yes, madam. Lots of souls are there. Lots and lots of souls. They think that's their home. And Chinese people are like that. They still pray to all ashes in the graveyard. You got what we call a cheng beng, and you go and do all these things. And lots of things can happen, madam. So whenever I pass the Chinese graveyards or all these columbarium, I elevate all the soul. And I pass, I check, no soul, and I just move on. I've done so much, madam. So many souls have to go. Because this is a belief system. The souls believe. Sometimes the husband dies, they already book a graveyard by the side for the wife. It's all done for the wife. Okay, so the husband died, they will make a place and put them inside and close. That's all. It works on that manner. So, may I do divine fire? Yes, you can. When you return home after the visit, do I do divine fire again? Please advise. Thank you, Mr.Siva. I love you, sir. Wow. Mwah, mwah. Wow, she's really kissing me. Very good, man. I can't kiss you in front of so many people. Next time. Okay? So remember, when you return home after the visit, do I do divine fire again? Please advise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No need, madam. That is fine. Okay? First of all, madam, remember this. The fact that we die, we cremate our body, and we just let it go. Don't have to keep them in all of this place and pay money every month, or yearly pay, or you buy the space. Go to the ocean and go to the wind and throw them. The Red Indians will just throw in the wind. So go with the wind. Go with the wind. That's it. Bye-bye. Finish. And move on. So they will have to come back again in the next lifetime. They'll be born again and to balance the karma. When they go no more karma to balance, they'll become another spiritual guide or helper or teacher or something like that. That's the intention, ultimately. Become an instrument of God and help mankind or help anything, help nature. So don't have to put them on and visit them. And it's a big thing, madam. There's no need. In fact, if we can all cremate everybody and throw the ashes, you know how much of land we can save? So much of land we can save for graveyards. So much of land. Christians put them in grave. The Chinese put them in grave. So much of land can be saved. Okay? Right. Menka Sharma, Greater Noida. Do we get solution to a concern when it's the right time to buy, or by reading forgiveness we prepare to see the solution? Madam, one of all is solution is writing forgiveness. Removing all the cause, removing all the blocks. Check with us and remove it. Next is the divine fire. I am being a divine fire. I am the purity goddess. My soul. Then you say for your company, for the work issue. Then you say for the company, for the department, for your office, your business. Start doing that. You follow this and things happen. You want money to come inside? Do prosperity affirmation and bless money with a divine fire. My money is the money of divine fire. My company's money is the money of divine fire. My company's money is the critical. Start doing that. Start. Okay? Now, whatever I prefer to someone else, see the changes. Whenever I refer people, yes, maybe the karma is gone, but maybe you still have blocks. Maybe they don't have blocks. So don't be that. Good, be happy. Now, you may have some blocks. You may have sometimes, you go to a little bit more than normal. Now, I am now a hardcore PVH follower and teacher. Change my altar, trying to correct my diet. Make people understand about how PVH can improve their life. Yes, madam, that's all. But when people ask me what changes you have seen in your life, don't worry about that, madam. Don't, because you have to change, that others must change. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I'm not a multi-millionaire, madam. And then you say, why are you teaching prosperity? You're not a multi-millionaire. So what? I'm teaching you. If I'm not a multi-millionaire, you can be a multi-millionaire. Maybe that's your good karma. You come here one day, you do it and you're a multi-millionaire. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. That's all. You don't have to be super duper healthy to heal somebody else. Help them. Don't worry. There's a lady who's in the wheelchair. And she's healing people. So it doesn't mean that she should stop healing because she's in a wheelchair. Leave people alone, madam. Leave people alone. Then I've successfully healed people. I'm full of PVH children. I want to see wonderful, visible changes in my life. Please show me the way to find our happiness, madam. You still have block, madam. You still have blocks. Your life partner is blocking you, madam. Or some man is blocking you. That's all. Okay, that's all. Okay? Think. Ragini Aruppu Kottai. Aruppu Kottai. What a name. What is different between Reiki healing and PVH healing? Okay. Reiki healing, use symbols. Reiki healing, do not know about forgiveness. Reiki healing is not given free. Some give free. Okay. Reiki healing as a founder, a branch of many, many branches. Okay, madam. Reiki healing got many classes. Master, grandmaster, grandmaster, granddaddy. We don't have. Okay. Right. What else? Use your hand. Use it. You receive and you give. We don't do that. Okay. And we're giving free of charge. We do a lot of forgiveness. We find cards. We do black magic. They don't do black magic. They don't do cards. Okay, madam? Enough. That's it. Because body healed, Reiki healing. Because my body healed with Reiki healing. After daily, I read affirmation about PVH. Unknowing, knowing 2 times comes to a soul. Everyone is clear. But when I'm doing the next move, coronavirus issue, marriage breakup, loss in money, marriage issue, my family, then what happened? Reiki, I will help you. You say Reiki healing. I don't know what you're talking about. It's difficult. Because my body healed with Reiki healing. After daily affirmation or PVH, unknowingly, knowingly, 2 times comes a soul. Sometimes it's clear. But when you're going the next move, corona issue come, marriage breakup, loss of money in marriage issue. My family is totally break up. So who are you blaming? PVH, after PVH or breakup, or with Reiki or breakup? What are you talking about? I'm very confused. Madam, please ask one of the volunteers to talk to this guy, this lady, and find out what's the issue she has. Okay? She's very confused now. A lot of things you can learn, everything. Don't confuse yourself. PVH wants things to happen to good self. Okay? That's all. No people talk about souls, No healing talk about souls. Nobody talk about white magic. No one talk about black magic because they don't know how to cure them. Okay? Only tantrics talk about black magic. Other healing models do not speak. They speak about it, but they cannot do anything about it. They don't talk about white magic at all. We talk about white magic. Okay? Right. Primla Saxena from Singapore. I am very happy with PVH and thanks everyone for teaching us, and sir, you are doing such a good job for humanity. God bless you. The only thing I want to ask is that when I heal myself with the wand, it's okay. But after a little while, my gastric is harmonized, problem is bad. Please humble request you, sir. Madam, sometimes don't heal the stomach only during the time of gastric. Make it a point, heal the stomach maybe 5 times a day. Number 2, it takes some time because they could be very, very bad. The stomach can be 30, 40, 50 years of putting all of this food inside and the body is struggling. So maybe you please do it now and say, I am not doing this anymore. I am not eating this food. I am not taking lamb. I am not taking spicy food. You help the stomach. And other way, the best part is to hit five hibiscus flowers to neutralize all the acid in the stomach and your whole body. Start doing that, madam. Okay, madam? I don't see any problem now. You're fine. Just start healing the gastric pain. People have come and healed, they're fine, madam. Sometimes so bad, the gastric acid can come up and also eat all the lining of your esophagus. And by endoscopy, you don't see that. You see a line, but the outer layer of the skin is gone. Start healing the esophagus. Okay? Heal the stomach. The lining could all be gone. Now you got to build up the lining. Give the chance for the body to build up the lining. Stop eating acidic and spicy food. Simple as that. Okay, madam? Thank you. Juan Palma from Mexico. I want to know if my sister who died a month ago was a natural. She commented to me that my family had a curse because of 8 brothers and sisters, that we all have nothing. 3 were all married. 3 were all married and were very badly. 4 of my brothers and sisters are divorced, and among them 1 has died. My question is it safer if the children reach the curse and I know who sent it and did want to damage my family and why. Personally, I kept the accelerator device bad until I used the wand for such them. Thank you, thank you. So what? Accelerator device. It's a direct translation. Actually, something coming out, urinary system, something like that. Huh? Madam, you're a man, huh? There's a curse because of your father. Father. Curse because your father, affecting everybody, will go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 generations. I don't know why 7 generations. My friend, your father's curse by one lady will go down 7 generations. So please ask all those who are alive, Pilar or Christy or Rosario, please get his number down, call the guy, and get all existing family members to read forgiveness for whatever wrong the father has done to a lady. The soul of the lady is there in the house, manifesting all the curse. It will go down 7 generations, okay? She's very, very adamant. She will do it. So now you all ask forgiveness on behalf of your father, and then you will elevate his soul, and then the curse will be gone. Okay, sir? Okay, Rosario? Please tell the guy to do that. Okay? Right. 57, PVH practitioner, Singapore. Sir, still not clear about what should be practiced daily as part of PVH process, including connecting with the divine and kinds of spiritual experiences. We have input your guidance so that we put them in black and white to follow the same. Wow. The new PVH Affirmation booklet should have a cover which starts with speaks about what to follow, how many times to read, and few protocols to maintain spiritual hygiene. So it's very difficult, sir. You see, it can be different from everybody. It's not you must do this one, this one, this one. It's not like that. Sometimes you just do once a blue moon, it's fine. Sometimes you do every day, depending on the condition, your house condition, your work condition, your neighbor's condition, all that can be changed. And what type of affirmation you read. If you're ex-wife, ex-husband, and you must read for the ex-husband for the rest of your life, or even the ex-wife for the rest of your life, or even the ex-husband's girlfriend. Because so difficult to quantify something like that. It's all your own intuition. What you should do, how the energy is coming from. And like that. Sometimes, if your wife is a very angry person, you got to read. There's one girl, she was telling my brothers are drunk, my brothers are drunk. She said so many questions, so many healing advice, same thing. My brother drunk, my father's very old, he's doing puja, that's the only earning that we have, I'm not able to go to work. I said, start doing. After 15 days of doing real strong divine fire for the brother and doing aura cleansing, now the boy had decided, the brother has decided giving the forgiveness affirmation. Sometimes it can take long time. It's so difficult. Now spiritual hygiene, I want it to happen to yourself the way you do it. Do divine fire and something will change. Your soul will change automatically. I can just guide you. I can just guide you. That's why we begin the process. We have never asked anyone to clear. I say, if you clear yourself, we will do. But when people come to me, I tell them, sir, there's something in a prayer altar which is negative. Please remove it. Yes. People have done. One lady refused to come. She refused to come and even join PVH. She had a lot of scratches in the body. Okay? I told her the altar is very negative. So I never saw. I cleaned it. 2 months she was perfectly okay. And the scratches came again. She called me, sir, it's coming in. What are you? Your work is not good. What do you mean my work? What are you doing? She said, every night before I pray, I go to my prayer altar, I read forgiveness, I do puja, and I come back. Huh? After forgiveness, she do forgiveness, she do puja and do everything, and God, go to sleep and come back. Fine. I say, madam, can you please send me a picture of your prayer altar? Then comes the picture. Big picture of Kali there. Now you want to blame me? You want to blame my teaching, my healing? You are praying to Kali and putting forgiveness there? I said, what kind of shit are you doing, madam? Can you please stop doing PVH? She stopped doing PVH. Said, thank you very much. Get all the scratches. I am not interested. So we have no time. We have no time to waste our time on people like that, madam. You can't change. So you have to come up on your own. I'm ready for forgiveness and I'm praying to Kali. What's going to happen? You get scratches. So why did the Kali save you? I asked her, why don't your prayer altar save you? 2 months you're fine. And now the soul come back again. Now new souls have come back. Why can't your prayer altar save you? So don't blame me. So don't call me. And she never called me and she left. I don't know what happened to her. I'm not interested either. We are not going after here. We are not in the convincing business. Please understand. We are not in the convincing business. You follow, you do it. A lot of people there are in the convincing business. Today's spirituality is in advertisement, in TV advertisements. Come, you can hear the voice of God. God will follow you. We will guide you. Huh? Each PVH person has different ways of following people. Yes, everybody is different. He may have an ex-wife. He may have a mother-in-law. He may have a father who doesn't like him. It's different. You may be different. You may be harmonious and fine. Time spent on healing, each one is different. Yes, as a minimum, some kind of basic standard. Yes, read forgiveness every morning. And I tell people, read twice a day. Before you sleep in the morning. Whatever you write, go to the office, read the office. I tell people, in the office, read before you go to office. You leave the office, read. Don't bring back the negative energy back to your home and start problem in the office, in the home. That's what I say. All said and done, is there a cord behind no healing works, or better to have those clean first and then start healing? Yes. Yes, the BM all, but in order for the BM not to come, the cord to not come, you protect yourself with forgiveness. Unless you're so wrong that the BM is so strong it comes, no forgiveness will work. You have to sit on the calendar and get the BM out. Perhaps today is the class, it becomes all more necessary to conduct an excellent and PVH basic. Everyone wants, and sir, we have done so much, sir. I got 6 modules there. I talk about even spleen arm test, sensing, emotion. I got 128 workshops. If everybody can spend some time watching all of them, you learn a lot of things. I don't expect to remember everything. Go once in a while and talk and listen. We've talked about sugar in blood, oil and fats. I've not done protein yet. I've not done vitamins. Lots of things we've said. Ears, eyes, stomach, pancreas, liver, spleen, large intestine, small intestine, brain, nervous system, immune system. What else you want me to do, sir? What else you want me to do? This lockdown has had time to spend and lots of time of healing, reading affirmation, etc. May not be the case when are in the office working almost 12 hours a day and a job, and perhaps more when we are in the business. Request you and a serious basic class to put this in writing. Okay, sir, we are trying. There's one lady by the name of Lily Gun from Singapore. She's preparing all of this thing. I'm going to look at it. I have to go to work, my friend. I got to go to work. You're going to office. I got to go to work. I go to work. I just came back this morning and I'm having this class. This is much more simpler. You see, I don't have to put videos. Because of the videos, I must go back and search and put what videos. That's why I'm finishing very fast these days. I'm not putting videos now. I want to finish it fast so I can go and do my work also. I got a lifestyle, man. I have a living to do. Too good to be true, sir. That's his name. Too good to be true. I like this. From Slango. Sir, get headache whenever I'm a bit irritated when someone, and mostly with about 8 siblings, mostly my sister and my in-laws. It's not every day. When I'm not cooking, I'm fine. I'm not so keen on cooking or for my husband and my son, but do out of duty bound. It's you, sir, who said the woman shouldn't neglect our duties. Yes. And so I do the cooking. Yes, you should do, madam. That's what your karma is in this lifetime. You're a woman, you do what a woman needs to do to make things work. That's your karma. Follow the karma. Don't break the rules. Okay, good. I acknowledge, sir, the pain and emotion might be they don't worry about appreciation, madam. You cook with love, your food will sound fantastic. Do not worry about appreciation. Do your job and your food will taste love. Cook with love, madam. Cook with love and everybody will enjoy it. Okay? If you complain, they don't appreciate and compliment or call me to join them. Don't worry, madam. Don't worry. Why you worry? You want to see the next lifetime? No. Move on. You do your work. I'm done work. And eat. They've called though sometimes the pain goes off when I leave the kitchen. So something in the kitchen, madam. I'm aware that I shouldn't expect what to do. I'm also human with feelings. My husband also not a friendly person towards me only. He's so skeptical that I'll control him. So you told me once I got No more karma with me. I'm snubby whenever I'm opinion of familiar with me, when others around saying that, yeah, she knows everything, she can't talk, or she's this how she has tarnished me with everyone. Don't worry about people, madam. You have got no more karma with your husband. Let him talk what he wants. Let him create his own karma, lah. Okay, madam? Huh? Don't worry, lah. Sir, please, what more should I do? Have I to go on like this till the day I die? I ask the divine to guide me with all the time. I come with pains. I'm typing this feeling of relief. Thank you, Honorable Sir. Yes, madam. Do divine fire for the kitchen. Do divine fire for yourself. Do divine fire for house. Do divine for your family. And see how it changes, madam. Don't worry, madam. Do with forgiveness. Husband, page number 4 and page number 7. Sometimes you got to read page number 7 for the husband and because you want to remove the negativity they have about us. Page number 4 and page number 7. Madam, you're fine, lah, madam. You're okay, lah. I don't say that. Kua Hui Chui from Singapore. Dear Siva sir, I've joined PVH in March 2020. I'm indeed very grateful to you for all you have done for mankind. I have some queries which I hope you can enlighten me. As Chinese, we are very much into ancestral worship in doing rituals and prayers for them on a yearly basis. As much as I want to practice spiritual hygiene, I still have to follow this custom due to family commitment. So how do I know whether all my ancestors are already elevated to the causal body and not earth plane as wandering soul? If they are ancestors, all are in the causal body, then we can stop. Yes, sir. Yes. Sometimes you have to know. Like for example, this lady I met, I talked about it yesterday. Let me talk because you asked this question. She's a lady. Husband died when she was young and the children so small. And she had to struggle. She got to do 2 jobs to bring these kids up. And today, both the children are having master's degree. They're fine. So she struggled a lot. And she was telling me that the husband came in a dream of somebody and came and told he wants gold bars. And she went and saw some Chinese temple. Yes, you must bring gold bars and put down there and burn and do the rituals. And then these gold bars will go to him. Because he must be happy in the heaven. You're already in heaven. Why you want gold bars? So who did that? If the husband will come and do that, a caring man who have died because of some reason would come and make the wife who's working 2 jobs and make her suffer like this? Are there some souls out there going around and doing this? I think it's all about that. And she spent 2,000 ringgit just for the whole process and buying all of these things. And over the time, she spent many things about the daughter. Now she spent 30,000 ringgit. A single mother has spent. So imagine how hard she must work to spend so much money. Isn't it very sad? Why all these rituals out there to make money? It's nothing free. You must go to temple and see the sensei and temple say, oh, must do this, must do that. It's very great. The soul is not unhappy. You must do all of these things. And they plug your money away from you. Why? It's the whole trouble, my friend. Tell this guy, hey, look here. You die, you go. We are not doing any rituals. Start telling everybody in this lifetime itself. You finish, you go. We are not going to spend money. You want to enjoy all the food in this lifetime. Eat the grapes, eat the whatever. Don't after that put all the food and make him see. So I cannot eat all of these things. I cannot eat all of these things. Tell him eat the thing, enjoy it and go off. Finish, done. Finish. Take the one and check, sir. Now let me see. So Kua, there's no more soul waiting there. All gone. Forget about it. All ancestral worship is a necessary thing for us to do. Can we abandon? Yes, abandon them. Abandon them. Don't have a graveyard. Just burn them, cremate them, take the ash, go and throw the wind, throw the ocean. There you go. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Brother. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming live. I learned so much for you. All the teaching will come with me. I will take care of my family and remember you. That's it. Finish. Let him go. He can come back to you. He might come back as your grandson, your granddaughter. We don't know. Let them go. Okay? How can we ensure them all? Take the one and check and see. At the moment I say you have nothing there. Please discard all this ancestral worship as I am a dilemma now. Sir, there's no need for anything, lah. Be a normal person. Okay? Now let's say Mr. Kua. Mr. Kua, Tomorrow you become Christian. What are you going to do? You are staunch Christian, Roman Catholic. Will you follow all of these things? You'll follow what the Christians are doing. That's all. You follow Indian. Tomorrow you become Hindu. Wow, pray to some Baba. What do? You go Atma Shanti for the death part. Go to the ocean, go to the river, and do prayers and let it go. That's it. You come back. Finish. Yes or no? So it's a culture that keeps on you going. And say, oh, we must follow our ancestor culture and this. Somebody is there to make money, my friend. Somebody is out there to make money. After all the Atma Shanti, the priest comes, oh, this is 1 year. You must do prayer some more. Hey, I did this Atma Shanti. Now why must I do another prayer for? This guy is gone. See how they come and do all of these things and start over again. 2 years and 3 years. This is 10th year of death. Must do more prayers. It's the 10th year of the anniversary, death anniversary. They do more things. Why the food law, this, that. Why? It's gone. Why 10th year, 11th year and keep on going. Huh? Like my mother and father got married. 60th wedding anniversary, go and praying behind a cow backside. Huh? Like that lah. Some idiot started it and all of us are following. Praying up behind a cow backside. At least you go and pray in front of the cow, I understand. But the cow backside, I'm still looking for the picture. I want to share with everybody. Amrita, Singapore. Hi, Mr.Siva. I have not been lucky when it comes to having a fruitful relationship with my husband, partner, etc. Before PVH, I thought I could be due to my astrological star horoscope. Now with PVH, I realize it will be a past life karma block. Can you please guide me how to clear the karma and block? I read SFA, madam? Yes, you still have a block from your past life. There's one soul coming there and disturbing you. Please ask forgiveness for the soul. Okay, the soul who is with you now, right now. Okay? Ask forgiveness right now, and maybe we'll elevate the soul. That soul is the one blocking everything for you. So please sit down right now. The soul is come now. She wants to go. She said, enough is enough. I don't want to disturb your name. I want you to be happy, and she want to go. Okay, it's really true. I'm just saying it. I'm not saying it, but the soul is right now. It wants to go. Okay, it has no. They've read all the forgiveness, and finally want to go. We will elevate to the council body. Okay, guys. Okay, Amrita. 20 questions done. Okay, guys. Rashi Gupta, sir, need urgent healing for a girl at a hospital having high and vomiting. Send her. Rashri, in the short while thing of the girl, we'll remove whatever dark energy she has. So ask me any question. We spend about 5 minutes a question, and then we start at 9:30. At 9:30, another about 7 minutes, we do the black magic removal. Any questions you guys have? Any question, guys? So we can start going on. No. It doesn't matter. It can be also about myself, also about everybody else. I just want people to learn. I have made mistakes myself. We've all made mistakes. We learn from mistakes and we move on. And now, from our mistakes, we can tell other people, don't do this. We can help other people by saying, don't do this. That's all we can do, my friends. What, madam? Even having tomb in graveyards, anyone actually going back to do the prayers and show respect? Yes, maybe your family, then next generation, like nobody will know. Immediate family members will go. Then after that, that's it. It's all lying down. So lot of land is wasted. Lots and lots of land is wasted. I went to one church somewhere in France. We all went together. There was graveyards as ancient of 18th or 15th century. So much of graves there. Big stone, big thing, big crosses. So much by the side of a church. So how do you think the church will be with all of these very old graveyards? Super negative. People don't think that way. You think graveyard nice. The people who are born, who are buried there, all kind of stuff. Understand? So please understand this. Asha, you do divine fire accordingly. If your house is very negative, you may have to do it every hour. If it's not so negative, once a day and twice a day, it's fine. Depends on how negative the house can be. Depends who your neighbors are, your whole neighborhood. So the more divine fire you do, the more stronger the energy will radiate from your home. So I told you, it's not the same every time. Shama Shri, do what you have to do. Don't worry. Mr. Go, start reading forgiveness, Mr. Go. Yes. Ask forgiveness of all the cancer cells in your body, especially cancer cells. Yes. And then once you finish 1-2 days, you call me. We will see what you can do, how we can guide you. Stop eating all this acidic food. Stop eating all of this spicy food and things like that. Go on a raw meal diet. Take some fish. Don't eat rice. Start doing, sir. Yes. So please call me once you have done 1-2 days of all your forgiveness and everything else. And then we see what we can do. Okay, sir? Right. And also there's one soul right with you who wants to do something about it. So please sit down and ask forgiveness from the soul and we'll elevate the soul. Okay, sir? Shakti Priyadashini. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Day by day, we gain so much knowledge. It's gone. Kala Devi. You go and do your stuff first. Don't have to know. Jiva Jyoti, ask your husband in forgiveness. It's moving very fast. I cannot read. Sometimes it's not in jasmine trees. Any trees can accept soul. Don't say jasmine tree. Don't say this tree. It's just a thought form. It's a nice fragrant plant. Some soul like that when they come. Some soul don't like the fragrance plant. Okay, they will come because of fragrance. That's all. Why Shali, start healing your uterus. Start healing your uterus. I see uterus issue. Guys, moving so fast, I can't read. I can't do anything moving so fast. Okay, all of you, please sit down. Take the wand in front of your Ajna chakra. Take your Ajna chakra. All of you, hold page number 7 in your Ajna chakra and start saying, please forgive me, my family, my work, my office, my company, my country, and coronavirus. Sorry, coronavirus. If knowingly or unknowingly we have hurt anyone in this lifetime or lifetime before this. Please sit down and start doing this right now. Think of your house. Think of your office, your business, your company, your shops. Think of your city. You're still infected with coronavirus. Think of all of the city, whichever city you're living now. All of us say, I'm a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God desires. My money is the money of divine fire. My money is the purity God desires. My company's money is the money of divine fire. My company's money is the purity God desires. My country's currency, a currency of divine fire. My country's currency is the purity God desires. The world currency is the currency of divine fire. The world currency is the purity God desires. All animals on Mother Earth are animals of divine fire. All animals of Mother Earth are the purity God desires. All animals of Mother Earth are animals of divine fire. All the animals of Mother Earth are the purity God desires. All the nature beings of all the animals are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the animals are the purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is the soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God. To all the animals of Mother Earth, please forgive us if you have knowingly or unknowingly hurt you in some way or other. Please forgive Mother Earth. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. Please forgive my family. Please forgive each and every man who have done so much harm to you or thinking of harming you in some way. Please forgive us. All animals on Mother Earth are beings of divine fire. All animals on Mother Earth are the purity God desires. All the nature beings of the animals on Mother Earth are nature beings of divine fire. All nature beings of Mother Earth are the purity God desires. God, thank you for this wonderful teaching. We ask all the nature beings of each and every animal to protect them in any way possible. We like to energize each and every nature beings of all the animals. Bless them with abundance of light, love, compassion, and kindness, with abundance of spiritual power, abundance of spiritual talent, with abundance of divine fire to protect their own species, to guide them away from man, to keep them safe from mankind. Let God's blessing be with each and every nature beings of this Mother Earth. Let there be lots of nature blessing on all the nature beings of all the animals on Mother Earth. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of them. Let them be empowered to keep them away from mankind. To all the nature beings of the ocean, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep them away from all of these boats that come to catch you, and let there be peace and harmony on each and every Mother Earth, nature beings, on animals, on earth and on land, on even in the sky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, each and every one of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remove all your sores now. Start healing. Start healing right now. Subra, there's no more dark energy on you now. Tell me how you feel. Use your sleeping to go out and learn some good things on Mother Earth. Kasturi, ask the Father in forgiveness and sit in the blessings. It's not a child, it's the issue of the father having problem, disturbing everybody else. Okay guys, thank you very much. Morning prayer, how's the headache? The last time you had a lot of headache, how's the headache now? Anand, this week Delhi, my Brahma place, nature being blessed, heavy rain, 30 minutes, thank you sir. Yes, if everybody in India can play all of our tape that we put on of rain, let's see what happens. So I told you, I want a big rain from Indian Ocean to bring all the clouds of rain and go all over India. Let's see when it happens. You have to bless your own country, my friends. Start doing it. Okay? Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. I'm going to go now. Thank you. Thank you very much.